everybody. My name is Rachelle-Saldate, and I'm the school counselor here at Oak Meadow Elementary School and High School. This is my third year working as a counselor here at the school. I have a master's degree in educational counseling as well as a PPS credential in school counseling from National University. And I'm married, and I have 2 cats, no children. So we are here today to discuss the results of the needs assessment survey that you all took in your English class. This was the survey that asked what academic concerns you currently have as a student here at Oak Meadow Elementary and High School. The concern that was most chosen on this survey was test anxiety. Because of these concerns, I have created 3 group counseling sessions that you are all able to attend to address your concerns related to test anxiety. Now, this group is voluntary, and it is a closed group, which means that from the beginning to the end, we just start with our original participants, and we can't add new members as the group goes on. There will be other sessions later, say you have a friend or know someone that would like to participate in this type of group. So, just for information purposes as well, everything you say here is confidential, and we're going to be talking about some of the guidelines and rules that will need to be observed during these sessions. I want you to know that this is a safe and confidential space, and that the only times that your comments will not be kept confidential are if you are hurting someone, someone is hurting you, you want to hurt yourself, or if you're participating in illegal behaviors. And also, just to note, I have already received signed consent from your parents or guardians to be able to participate in this group. And things we talk about may be shared with your families, parents, and caregivers unless you specify that you do not want me to talk about that with them. It's important that our teachers and administrators here know about what is discussed so that they can help make changes in the school and in the district as well. And just so you know that the district, as well as the school, has given their support to run this group. But it is important that we go over these guidelines. So some of the guidelines that need to be observed during our group counseling session are listed on these note cards. And I've written them down. So if you guys wouldn't mind taking turns reading one of them, we'll just go in a circle till we finish reading them all. So you could start.
Take part in activities and sharing.
Support others in this group.
Tactfully share my feelings, thoughts, and opinions.
Allow for the feelings, thoughts, and opinions of others.
So maintain confidentiality.
Speak in the here and now. Stay present-centered.
Speak for myself.
Take responsibility for my feelings, thoughts, opinions, and behavior.
So thank you so much for reading those. I would like you now to take a look at the group's action cover letter that I have created. So if you could pass that around, actually. You will see that it lists the participants of the group, whom we will discuss further in a little bit, and the goal of this group. There's also a spot where my picture's on there too, if you wanted to share with anyone else, who doesn't know who I am. Hey, this is the school counselor, this is what she looks like, this is where her office is, and it lists our goal and purpose for this group. So it's normal to feel some level of anxiety when taking a test. And sometimes this can actually be a positive thing and can help our performance. But we do not want to be experiencing extreme levels of stress and anxiety when taking tests. So our goal for this meeting as a group over these 3 sessions will be to focus on reducing test anxiety to a comfortable middle range, but not to eliminate it entirely, because that's unrealistic. So one thing I want to do in this first session is to spend some time getting to know one another. I would like everyone to take turns telling us your name, what grade you were in, and one thing that you would like to do. So I'll model what to do first. So my name is Rachelle. I'm actually a college graduate, and I like playing the piano. Would you like to go?
Sure. My name's Terry, and I'm in 9th grade, and I like dogs.
Great.
My name is Joshua. I'm in 11th grade, and I'm a soccer player, and I stay really busy with that and sports generally.
My name is Jacob. I'm in 10th grade, and I like to snowboard.
great. Now I feel like we, know each other a little bit better. That will help for sharing our feelings and communicating later in the group. So we're going to be spending a few weeks together, so it's nice to know more about each other. So let's discuss a little bit the reason why we're here. Does anyone have any ideas of why they are feeling stressed or anxious prior to or while taking a test? Anybody feel like sharing this particular moment? That's okay. So let's try and de-stress a little bit. We'll have a game, sort of an icebreaker of sorts. This might help us feel more comfortable and relaxed to share our feelings. So I'm going to explain and model the game. So on a note card, you guys all have a note card I gave you earlier, you're going to write 3 statements. And 2 of these statements are going to be facts about yourself, and 1 is going to be false. And when everyone is done, we're going to take turns reading our statements, and then we're going to vote to see which statements are true and which ones are false. And I'm going to play too, so it will be a fun way to get to know one another. And then I can help model what we're doing. So we're going to take a few minutes on your card. Remember, 2 statements that are true and 1 false statement. Just give me a thumbs up when you're done. You're feeling pretty confident over there. You have something good to share?
We'll see. Hopefully.
Okay, is everybody ready? So we're finished? Did you finish it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start. I'll model what we're going to do. So, my first statement is, I am allergic to peanuts. My second statement is, I love to travel. And my third statement is, I like spending time with my family. So, think again, which ones are true and which ones are false? Raise your hand if you think the first statement is false. I am allergic to peanuts. We have 2 and 2. Okay. What about I love to travel? Does anyone think that's false? Okay. Well, we don't even need to go to the third one then. It's a tie. So the false statement is I am not allergic to peanuts. I made that up. But I do love to travel and I love to spend time with my family. So now you know some more about me. So Terry, would you like to go?
I study a lot. I like to play piano, and I like to watch scary movies.
Okay, so why don't you start with the first one and then we'll do
Okay,
it.
so I study a lot.
Do you think that one's false? Raise your hand if you think that's false. I think so. As a counselor, I'm going to say, maybe not like to study.
Okay, I like to play piano.
Okay, who else thinks that one's false? Oh,
False
okay,
on that one.
okay.
And how about I like to watch scary movies?
Looks like the one that got the most votes was you like to play the piano. So which one was false?
I don't like to watch scary movies.
Okay.
They're
2 for 2
scary.
in a
There
row.
you go. So you do like to play the piano
Yeah.
and you do like to study. That's great. So we've learned something new about you. Awesome. Okay, Joshua.
All right. Cats are my favorite animal. I enjoy flying to travel to new places. And I have 7 siblings.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, why don't you start with the first one and we'll do our votes.
Cats are my favorite animal.
So who thinks that that is false? Okay.
I enjoy flying to travel to new places.
Okay.
I have 7 siblings.
That's great. That's a lot of siblings. I mean, that was probably false. All right.
That one's a false one.
That one's a false
I
one.
have 6.
Oh, you have 6 siblings. Okay. Well, that's still a pretty
This
big
mine's a little bit
family.
trickier there.
So
yeah.
what were the true statements?
Cats are my favorite animal. They are by far the best. And I enjoy traveling by flying to new places.
Awesome. Great. Well, thanks for sharing. Okay, Jacob.
All right. Number 1, I like to play basketball. Number 2, I have brown hair and blue eyes. Number 3, I like the 49ers. So for voting, I like to play basketball.
I'm thinking maybe that's false because you do have a 49ers hat
Ooh,
on.
Yeah,
so
they don't
I
play much
have
basketball.
Ooh.
I agree.
Number 2, I have brown hair and blue eyes. All right. And number 3, I like the 49ers.
Okay, so the one that got the most votes was number 2. So which was your false statement?
Number 2, brown hair, blue eyes. I have green eyes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I guess we'll have
Haven't
to
been
make
looking,
sure
I guess.
maintain eye contact with
There we
Jacob
go,
when
see?
talking to him. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Amanda, your turn.
Okay. My first statement is I have 2 younger siblings. My second statement is I live in a box. My third statement is both my parents are doctors.
Okay, well, start with your first one. We'll vote.
I have 2 younger siblings.
I feel like that probably could be true. So continue.
I live in a box.
I'm going to agree that you probably don't live in a box, but you can go to your last one as well.
Both my parents are doctors.
Okay, well, which was your false statement?
I live in a box. I couldn't think of a good lie.
This is always really enjoyable for me, and I love working in high school because you get, great statements like that. So thank you for sharing. That was really good. It was a great way to get to know one another, and I feel like, I've learned more, and I appreciate your participation. So now that we're a little more relaxed, how does everybody feel? Do you think now we can share, how we're feeling and thinking about test taking and why we feel stressed or anxious prior to and while taking a test? Anybody feel maybe like sharing now?
Give it a shot.
What do you think, Josh?
Well, I was interested in this group because I have a lot of, I want to say struggles with tests, but I definitely feel a lot of pressure. I'm pretty good at sports, and I'm a soccer player, and I have a chance to get scholarships. My family's counting on me to get them. I really want to go play sports in college, and I need my test scores to be high. And, I feel like kind of sometimes I don't have enough control over that, and I need it. I just need to get there, so it's a lot of work.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what about you, Terry? Can you relate to Josh, or what's your experience like about taking tests?
When I was in grammar school and junior high school, I was a really good student and I always got A's, and I really liked my teachers, I really liked my friends, and it was kind of easy for me. But now that I'm in high school, I don't know, I don't really have any friends, and I kind of feel like the teachers, I don't know, sometimes I don't know something, I feel like they almost embarrass me, and it's really stressful for me because it's really hard now, and I just don't like it.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, and we're going to work on that. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. What about Jacob? We haven't heard from you.
I'm pretty happy with school and family and friends and everything. I'd say I study pretty hard, but I do find it difficult with time tests and just, I don't know, feeling like I'm going to finish all of it in time. And even though I study hard, I do feel like maybe even remembering everything.
I feel like that sometimes too.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time to finish.
Yeah, I definitely worry about remembering everything before all the problems are done and being able to finish in time.
Oh, that's great. What do you think is the biggest issue?
I'd say remembering everything I'm wanting to remember and to, I don't know.
Do you like the Niners?
I love them. I love the 49ers.
I noticed you're wearing
Drink
Not
it
a
someone
doctor.
else.
We're going to a game soon.
Do they have season tickets?
I won't confirm that.
That's what my brother wants
trying
to
to get
do
a
with
free
my
The
drink.
draft is coming out.
You
They've
all
been
the
doing it
time.
so
Okay,
soon.
guys, thank you. I also love the 49ers. I go to a lot of games, but we got to get back on task. So if that's okay, maybe we can discuss this at the end of the group when we have some free time. No, it's perfectly fine. But since you have been talking, you want to maybe elaborate a little more about your test anxiety?
Well, I don't really notice that I have test anxiety, but all I can think about when I'm taking the test is that I'm going to fail it, even though I've spent hours studying all the material and I've practiced and I do good on all my homework. But when I get to the test, I just can't help but think that I'm going to fail, and I can't fail because if I'm going to be a doctor like my parents, then my grades have to be perfect. And I also want my younger siblings to be proud of me because they should see that somebody else can do it that's older than them.
So I can see that there could be a lot of pressure on you. So I mean, I'm sure that must be difficult sometimes, to balance it all and to maintain, not getting too stressed out. I see that. That's a doctor. That's pretty impressive. Do you know where you want to go to school when you graduate, or have you
Well,
looked into?
my mom went to a UC and my dad went to a private college, so I think that they would like me to go to either one of those.
So, well, thank you for sharing that. So it sounds like, Terry, you'd like to work more on maybe feeling more comfortable in class, maybe making some friends, and we do have also a social group that maybe you'd be interested in joining as well to help you feel comfortable. And Josh, it sounds like you're trying to find time balancing sports and your academics. And we can definitely work on that. And Jacob, you're interested in having more time, managing your time, feeling less stressed about taking tests in general. And Amanda, as we discussed, a lot going on there with your family and your siblings and maybe balancing that pressure. So thank you so much for sharing all that. We're going to talk about now some reasons why individuals may experience test anxiety. And a lot of it relates to stuff you guys just discussed. So I'm going to read the first one here, and then if we could take turns reading the rest. So these are causes of test anxiety. So test anxiety is a learned behavior.
The association of grades and personal worth causes test anxiety.
Number 3, test anxiety can come from a feeling of lack of control.
Test anxiety can come from, I'm reading Joshua's. Test anxiety can be caused by a teacher embarrassing a student.
Being placed into course above your ability can cause test anxiety.
Test anxiety develops from fear of alienation from parents, family, and friends due to poor grades.
Last one is test anxiety can be caused by timed tests and the fear of not finishing the test, even if one can do all the problems.
So now that we've read these and you guys have shared, does some of these sound relatable? Does that maybe seem like maybe some issues you guys are experiencing? Well, that's so great about sharing because we get to learn about one another and explore and understand more of what we're feeling. So now that we've gotten to know each other and have discussed some of our thoughts and feelings, as well as the causes of test anxiety, we will be able to help each other deal with our concerns. So in our next group session, we will be talking about ways to manage and overcome our feelings and thoughts of stress and anxiety in relation to test taking. I will be using the counseling technique of cognitive behavioral theory to help us do this. Now, cognitive behavioral theory is the belief that people's cognitions, so our thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs, and not external agents like people, situation, and events, strongly influence our feelings and behaviors. So tying this into test anxiety, our thoughts determine how we feel and act. If we can determine what we are thinking in regards to test anxiety, which is what we have discussed today, then we can figure out how to challenge our negative thoughts so that we can revisit and modify any harmful behavior that comes from these thoughts. This is an important skill to master because our irrational thoughts can lead to detrimental behaviors. Thankfully, with cognitive behavioral theory, we can positively change our negative thinking and thus modify our feelings and actions. So that will be our goal in reducing test anxiety in the groups to come. We want to be able to reduce, like we talked about before, our test anxiety to a comfortable middle range and not eliminate it entirely. We'll also want to identify our thoughts and beliefs about what is causing our test anxiety, which we have done today. And we want to work on overcoming any negative thoughts that we may have and work on mastering these feelings of stress and anxiety over test taking that result from these thoughts. So does that sound okay? Does that sound like something you guys are okay with working on in the coming groups?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming and sharing your thoughts and feelings with the group today. And I look forward to working with you in all of the coming groups and sessions to be able to reduce stress and anxiety regarding test taking. So if you have any questions, I'll be here for a few minutes after the session, but I hope you have a good rest of the day, and you guys are welcome to head back to class. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.